Hello, hello. Oh, just a second. I'm going to go to somebody's messaged me. I told them some bad news. Uh, I will go to a different screen. I'm trying to see. I thought I put a. What's this here? I thought. Kind of wondering. It's not really showing anything new. Okay. Well, anyway, we'll go back to the regular screen. I thought I put a browser screen up, but I guess I didn't. It's still not up here. But I am going to do that right now. I guess I, I guess I need, Google up. Let's see. Let's go to my web page for a minute. I gotta see what this guy's wanting here. I've got to go back and watch the Q&A. Um, let's go to my channel. Okay, let's go back to Ecamm. And it looks like it's showing right now on the new scene. And can you guys hear me? That's another thing. Um, it doesn't look like I have anybody on. We got 8 people on. Okay, guys. So hold on. I need to check this message here. I don't know that. Oh man, now it's putting it right back on. Let's go Google Chrome. There we go. It's kind of a personal thing, so I can't really put this on the Ecamm right now. Okay. Copley, what? Chat. I just went back to family, so passed away from calling. Yeah. Okay. So let's get back to the game now and start playing. I just had to share some sad news to. If you don't know it, if he was a big influence in my life and my life off of here. My life on here is a little bit different than my real life. This is kind of like my West world, uh, so to speak. You know, where I go and have. Okay, I'm trying to get. There we go. Let's go back to the game now. Yes. So. So I come in here and be the villain. I'm not like that in real life. Just know that. I guess you could probably tell from my demeanor that this is just fun. I can be, as the Dennis Rodman book said, I can be bad as I want to be because it's a game and it's not real life. In real life, I'm a lot different person than I am than these people probably think I am. All right, so we got to do some new stuff in here. It took me a minute to figure it all out, where the scoring. It's kind of stupid the way the layout is for this. It's actually in your season pass. They have a new pass for the Ferengi, and it's got new uh, tasks to do. As you see, I've done none of them. Like I said, I've been pretty bummed out since I heard the news, the passing of Dr. John MacArthur. When I woke up and saw that in my news feed, I was pretty bummed out. And I've been kind of bummed out for the last few hours. So I decided I was going to come out and Play the game and try to distract myself, have a little bit of fun. And it looks like this is a long milestone event. The thing is, I don't know if you want to do this one, because this was going to take directives away from the event coming back. I'll have to look. Let's look at that thing that I saw on Discord when the next running of it. Does it fall within these 11 days? That's going to be the key. Otherwise, you're going to be wasting directives you're going to need for the flashpoint. So you've got to be really, really freaking careful there, you know. And I guess I'm going to help. I'm going to score some more in the. So it looks like there's two things that we will do tonight. One of them, let's go back into the stupid thing again. Go back to season pass. We've got some decent rewards in here. It's all the tokens for. I kind of like this better. Instead of trying to guess things that you need, you get complete choice. And there is some decent choices in this store. I was like, where does all this come from? Where is this? So you've got materials and currencies, which, to be honest with you, wouldn't be such a bad idea. I'm going to look at some of the other stuff in here, but the buildings, District 56, I'm done with. Nova Squad, I'm done with. But the War Room upgrade, now that is interesting, but the amount, that's pretty low. If we were to get a lot more than that, this would be appealing. But getting 580 for the price, no, it's too expensive for that. Let's look see else. DTI building, a lot of good loot, but we're probably going to see the same thing where the price of what you get is not worth. Yeah, see, no, it's not worth that. Let's see what else we got in here. We have ship parts. That could really help some of these gimmick ships. So for 75,000, that would give me 410. Yeah, they give me 10 times that, so maybe 410,000 parts. That is pretty chunky, but the price is pretty steep too. So let's look and see what else we got. We got ship blueprints. There's no ship that I'm really wanting to build, so this is off the table for me, but it not be for somebody else. Let's look and see what the price of some of these are. Here's my correction. I say I wasn't done with it. 5 for, nah. I just wait for faction credits myself. Maybe one of these gimmick ships you want to unlock. Let's see, which ones do I currently not have? I think I got them all right now. I've unlocked the other ones through pulls. The other one too I bought, the two recent ones. So this is not appealing to me. Let's go into the officers, which was probably where I'm going to spend it. So this opportunity chest, what is this for? It's a chance to get more of the tokens, and how I got this is I unlocked the pass. It looked like to me that was no other way to get maximum stuff. Don't like that, but it is what it is. So this is something we can probably go ahead and do, I think. I'm gonna hold off because I'm not sure how you spend everything yet, but that'd be a chance to get your deal. So Scotty McCoy, not Scotty McCoy. Leonard McCoy would be interesting in here, and so would Quasi. Because really, there's limited sourcing for both of those. But which one did I want to do? I don't know. Let me look and see where she's at. So I've got 4 pulls. So that'd give me 40 shards. So that would get me closer to tearing her up. I think she's a decent officer, but I think out of these two, since I got Carol's done, I think. No, she's not. She's tier 4. She's as high as she needs to be. But I would like to finish out either Quasi or Leonard McCoy for sure. I'm just going to wait and see how much more of these tokens I can store up. I'm not going to go crazy spending on them, but these are some of the options. And you also got your skill points as well. And the one that I'm actually tearing up, they're not. It's not the Kurt skill points is not offered. So, and you can get these skill points for Sloan through the Section 31. But there's also another event going on as well. Hold on, let me go back to my YouTube page. He's sharing something else. I don't really want to put this on the stream. It won't be but a second. I'll be right back. Let's go. I think it's this one. Okay. So I'm going to see what my friend has written here. Okay, I'm back again. He was just making a comment, not asking a question, so it was a little bit easier. Yeah, like this thing hovers in a weird place on here. Okay, so we're back online. So we're going to look at some of the events, and we'll look at some of the regular events that's going on. We got a couple of other new things for going on as well. So we've got they packed us up with a bunch of events here. For this week's arcs. And we're probably going to have regular events on top of it. So we got the battle pass that we need to do. We also have this one, which is spending the currencies and building buildings, which I have no buildings I can build. And it's just getting Syndicate XP and spending, let's see, static. Okay, that looks like that gives you the most. So we'll go in here, this DTI building, and see if we can. This I'm probably not going to compete on the SLB. What is this one? We've got a heroic, and what does this one do? Additional scoring is complete building, complete any research, place in the final synthesis LB. Okay, this is really convoluted. So something we can do real quick with this one is go into some of those researchers I didn't do last night. Now I'm kind of wishing I would have hold it off and not did some of those ship stuff in here. That's really the only thing I got left. So let's go in here and do some of these. Anything else is going to hurt me as far as the weekend, so it ain't happening. I'm just going to go miscellaneous. I don't care about this Vindicator. The Vindicator is maybe the most useless ship they've ever put in the game. What is it? Ultimate plating. Okay. I'm just going to do this and see if I can. I'm going to use it all. I'm going to kind of spread it out because it's doing it for research on not how much you spend. So some of the lower ones will actually help me better to score in the event. Like that only took 80. So I can need to look at that. I need number of events, not loot. Okay, I'm just going to spread this out. in no particular order, just looking for the lowest pulls I can get. This one I don't have any, so that one will probably be really cheap. No, it wasn't cheap either. Okay, let's go back here and see where, okay, 200, at 90, we'll do that one. And I'm just going to do this, speed it up a little bit. Use all three of my slots. Okay, let's use a smart speed up. There we go. Not waste anything. I save this stuff that's meaningless to me like this just for crap like this. Okay, let's go ahead and do the smart speed up on all these so we can do more. Okay. Well, hell, let's see what's going on here. I think I got everything maxed out except for this here, so I'm going to go ahead and do this one too. Okay, let's see where we are on the leaderboard because there might be more events like this one. I don't want to it looks like I'm not scoring anymore. Okay, that's the leaderboard event. Like I said, I don't care about that one. I'm caring more about, okay, maybe that is just a leaderboard event, dang it. Okay, let's go back into this. Let's look again. Okay, that scores me okay there, but does it score me? No, it didn't really score me in the milestone event. That's the one I'm wanting to finish. So let's go into the DTI store because that one looked like it scores the highest on it. And I'll just find, okay, I want Seska. We'll use all the Seska ones that we got. Definitely get that done. What else is in here? This, I already pulled those, so that I have to wait in 6 hours. So I need to save a little bit of leftover. See which one is the one that's the highest. I think I have more static than I have anything else. So let's look for stuff that is using static. Looks like we can use some on Totally here. I'll go ahead and finish him if I can. Or at least tear him up. I guess I won't finish him, it'll tear him up. I'm going to take it down to like 2,000. I'll do both of them about that, so I've still got loot. Because I made my pulls today already, so I'm not going to have any extra loot. Looks like I'll get enough to tear him up, though. Let's see. So we need one more. Let's go ahead and get that. Use that and go inside there. Let's go. Okay, so we got that. Definitely want to make a pull for this. Okay, let's see how that did for us in the leaderboard event. Okay, we got a bunch of that Ferengi stuff, but let's see. So where are we at? We've got two more. We got two more milestones to complete. It's something I've been wanting to do. I guess I'll do it just so it'll help me. I was going to do it Friday, but I'll go ahead and do it today. Let's go. Where was it at? I'm trying to look to see all we got in here. DTI Supreme. No. The DTI is not as important to me as another building right now. I'm going to look through the limited time stuff to see if I can. Section 31 access key. That's a bunch of those ones for the solo defense. Gosh, that's only one day. I wish I had some extra cash. It gives you a bunch of these loot here. But the problem is, I don't think the loot actually spending in the store or in this event was when I looked at it. Or maybe I'm wrong about that. Let's look and see. So, building, factions, Wrath, we see section 31, access keys. That's going to score for me. So we're gonna do that. Is that access keys, or is the as far as the loot goes, or the building? Okay. I know there is some of these wave defense ones I want to do, but I don't know if I want to spend money on them because it's not this. I was wrong. That's not the loot for the armadas. That's just regular loot. Now let's look at this one. This is one that would be pretty damn interesting to have. Let's see. Now remember the one deal that I wanted to do in here. Let's see. Let's see which loot it takes. It's probably going to take the lower one, but let's see. We wanted this shield, so it's going to use the common, which is the dark green one. So let's see what this pack does for me. There's either two ways I'm going to go here to help score in the event. Just because I don't have the upgrade ability that most people do for some of the other stuff. That's the reason why I'm doing it. Because I don't have any buildings I can build up. Oh, dang, I got the treasury. Treasury looks okay if you're building, but the officers are good, but I don't know. I really don't know if I'm going to unlock it this time. I don't think I got a free one. We'll see when we get the hostels pounded down and see where it's at. But I'm sure I don't have a free one this time, and I don't pass them up that very often. But this one might be one that I do that. So let's look at there. That was good that they put that one in there. So I need. Okay, what is this one we get? I'm looking at the materials in here. I'm trying to find the cheapest way possible that will help me the most. The biggest thing that I really need to do, because I've got so far behind on it, is either buy the tokens for this one and upgrade my war room, or go ahead and finish out this facade. And I believe that this will get me very close to that. Because that's going to increase my hull health of my ships. So I think that's the way I'm going to go. That's going to do the most good for me. So anywho, so we got that going. Let's see what we got going. So we'll go in there and we'll upgrade this building and score. I just needed 3 more tiers to finish it. And let's look and see if we can just do it with the bonus. So I'm a little bit short doing the bulk way, so we'll just do what we can. And it'll put me pretty close, and within maybe like a week of making regular pulls to finish the last tier. And this should help me in that event. Okay, so I need so that's probably about a week's worth of pulls, and I'll be done with this building now. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this up. Okay. So I guess I didn't really score in that one event. It should have. Because building was one of the criterias. Right here it says upgrade buildings. Yeah, DTI. Well, hell, it must not be in there. Damn it, that sucks. Well, it's one that I need. I can use the multi-phasic credits. Damn it, that sucks. Okay, why would that not be in one? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, but it's that in the war room. The war room was in there though, but the war room's not good. It's going to as little as that. The deal that's only going to take me a couple of tiers higher. If that, because the amount they put in there is insanely low. Boy. What can we do now? Oh, I got this building I can do. This will definitely score in the event. That's why I'm really not want to spend loot on that building, because it's done it naturally. I don't think I spent any money on this one. Let's go in here and see what let's go upgrade. No, it's all in the convert. Usually it tells you that. Got a few isolytic damage. Let's see, we got a couple. We got one of these events going on in the. So let's go ahead and make a few pulls in here and see if we score in the event as well. I think we might have tiered it out. And that goes for that head of the curve. That's the biggest reason I'm doing that. Okay. So let's go back and we'll go ahead and upgrade totally here. While we're out of the screen, we'll go back in there in these deals and look for stuff to spend. Okay, what happened there? Okay, now I've got to go find the dude. I messed up and put it in the wrong one. Where is he at? He's still... Okay, we got to find him now. Let's go level. So I pushed the wrong one, and it took it to this. Okay, so he should be at the edge of these. There we go. 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 There we There he is right there. So let's go ahead and pick him to tier 4. Level 20. Okay. Let's go back in one of these faction stores and see if there's any more stuff that we can. I don't know if they had the X-Borg in there, and if it is, I'm gonna have to make some of those token claims that haven't been wanting to do. Let's see. Let's do this. See if it scores anything in the. No. Okay, so let's go back. So we got 20 hours to. So I am going to get some syndicate pulls. I may just wait till then. Some common wrath credits, rare galactic acclaim. Galactic acclaim scores high. So I need, but I don't think I got anything I can use galactic acclaim on right now. Let's look and see. That one you just look in the regular faction store. I think I made an upgrade yesterday. So it looks like the regular. Let's find something we can make a pull with the. We'll go and do a wave defense real quick, because we got a wave defense thing, so I can get some loot and see if any of it scores. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and change our ships up. I'm not gonna put the border cube in there. I'm gonna have to switch my ships around. Okay, we're going to use this for the. I guess we will use the Borg cube after all. We won't use that one. We'll use the interceptor. So we're going to have to find somebody to put on up deck with Janeway, because I don't have. Let's put the Junker here, because it did come in handy last time. What is this, officer? What is this going on? Oh, it's telling me how many upgrades I've got. Okay, let's look at this. We've got the warp range, which I don't think is that important for this ship. Right now, at least, the way I use it. It says officer assignment. I guess it's telling me I've got, that's something new. I guess it's telling me I got 2 slots open. Okay, so we're gonna go down here and put the battleship crew in here. Well, no, we'll use the interceptor. This one here, we'll put the other one in the cube. So we're gonna have to go into. I'm gonna go group. I'll grab somebody from Janeway's group that I don't have in there. I don't think I got the doctor anywhere, so we'll put the doctor on the side. We'll put Paris down there. If I don't, did I load the other ship? No, I didn't. So Paris might be taken. So my doctor might be too. So let's get the battleship one. Which, yeah, Paris is going to go over there. And 7 and 9, and these 2 are not going to help on that. So, okay, so we guess we crew this one first. No, I'll tell you what, we'll crew. Let's go back to this one, make sure we didn't pull anybody off. Okay, it looks good right there. Okay. So that looks good. Well, the Junker's probably going to need the most help, so I'm going to go over and fix it first. Let's go below deck and see who we could put. Let's see what Carol Marcus is. Increases hull damage from the, okay, we can definitely put Carol in here. We can put Dane in here to give him some speed. No, we'll put that in the cube. E-Data's not being used in this group. What's up with that? When I actually try to punch up for the 6s, I'm gonna have to definitely rethink that designation. Okay, we can put Odo there. Okay, so we're gonna put that there. In one of this open slots, I'm definitely gonna put the speedster on to give me some extra speed. Speed that up. Where is he at, Dane? Here you go, buddy. Who else could I put down below that will help him out? See, now these guys here, the only problem, you have to be hitting certain hostiles. And in wave defense, I'm not going to know exactly which one I'm going to hit. So I'm going to look for anything that's not an A and B, C. And I'm going to steal it. Maybe, you know what? Let's put, I saw Himmer's not on any of these ships. So I'm going to put Himmer there. And that should balance it all out good. So we're going to change the screen. We're going to put our wave defense screen in here. So it's going to be a little bit different looking. Again, I got this from DJ's deal, and Jules Verne, who came up with this graphic. It's going to go up on the screen. I definitely want to give them full credit for it. It gives me the patterns that they're going to spawn. Now, if I was going to do this a little bit different, I would color code these to which one comes first and which one comes second in the wave. But it does give you some kind of idea how they're going to spawn, which is a big help. Believe it or not, it is a huge, humongous help. And like I was saying the last time, to me, the second wave is the hardest wave of them all. Is getting through that one. And the other ones are not simple, but they're a lot, in my opinion, are a lot easier. So we should have, I thought we would have 2 starts. And let's go ahead and do that. We'll do that to clear a wave defense pass and give us some loot for that store. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll put, and I got to remember, the other night when I got too close to this building with the ships, they got stuck. So we're going to put my A ship here, my B ship up here. It's not going to probably put it where I want it, but I'm going to stick it right there. And then my C ship's going to go, which is going to be the junker. We're going to put it right there. And I need to zoom out as far as possible. And I'm going to eliminate all the other clutter on the screen. And that pretty well just gives me a free screen. So first wave, they're going to go upper, and then they're going to go side, bottom, and then here. Okay, so we'll start. So we're going to have this one, and this one. I was actually using the effect to really to help me get the other ones. Just go ahead. I can go like that. I just got to make sure that I completely have this thing done. So the next wave is the hardest one. So I'm going to try to get my other ships as close to the base as possible. So it gives me more options to do this. And I'll get the junker, my board cube and put it back here. So when these spawn, because these are the toughest ones, so we need to look. We're gonna go C, A, and I believe the top one's gonna be the fastest one. So I need to go A, B, B, A, and C. Oh man, there's one right there. I'm gonna get hit. I did this out of, no I didn't. Oh. Let's go the B one, put that one up there. Go A there. I screwed up. I screwed that up. Didn't click over good. I'm just gonna let that one hit. And B1 down. I didn't click all the way on A. That was on me. Okay, this is pretty simple. We'll go A, B, and B, C, and C. And then go A, then put it back on the A ship and queue it up. The B ship, queue that one up. And the C, queue that one up. Okay, now we got wave 4. And wave 4, it has the stragglers that you want to get first. Then you've got the ones on the side there that are going to be doubles. So I'm going to go, let's see, where's the ones at the bottom? So I'm going to use my A ship to get these two. Q, Q. I'm going to use my C ship to get these two bottom ones. And then I'm going to use my board cube to get these two. So we're in the last phase, and this is the triples. So I'm going to go the A ship up here on this one. Let's make sure we got the right cue. Okay, we're going to go C on these 3 here, and B. What I'm going to do here, just for grins, after this C ship does its thing, I'm going to do the effect. Just click on one of these. Let it do its thing and see which ones are left. So we got one left here, we'll get the board cube to get it, and we're done. Except for one mistake, pretty clean run. And then we're going to go use that loot, see if the loot actually scores in the event before I use all my DTI up. And we got the wave defense, battle pass. Let's see what we want to win. Like I said, I'm a little bit low on cash. I really didn't need to spend that $100. I just did we're going to get the other battle pass. I'm just going to get the cheap one. Because basically, it gave me some of these Section 31 ciphers. So that's going to help me get that one finished out too. So that's cool. So let's go back into the event store. go down here. So we need, okay, let's go here and look at the faction loot. So Wrath credits, section 31 keys, which is the stuff I just bought, right, got right there. So I can use the new loot to score pretty decent with it. So let's go in there and do that. And then we'll use the DTI credits to finish it. So let's go down here and find some stuff I could spend it on. And let's go ahead, we'll get the stuff that I actually want to spend it on is like 10 hours away, but let's see if there's, like I said, I've been wanting to do this one. Is this for battleships? Yeah, we'll use the one for the. Okay, that should have helped us out quite a bit. Okay, we got a bunch of tokens. Let's see what else. See if that finished the milestone. No. No, it didn't. Dang it. Okay, let's see. Wrath. Galactic Claims. Let's go in here and see if there's any things we can buy with Wrath tokens. Let's go into that store. Now I'm just going to waste stuff for the stupid event. I don't like that. Let's find stuff that we can buy with the tokens. Let's look for stuff that we could use. Okay, what is this? Hyper. Let's see, let's find one that I can't do. I don't know which one this is for. Okay, let's do that one. Okay. Let's see if we have any other tokens we can augment. Okay, that one would be a decent one to do. It may mess up my pulls in here for a little bit. What is this one? Augment station. Okay, what is this? It's usually just the rare stuff. Okay, it put me in 4th place. How far close to the milestone am I? Dang. I've got to look at something here. All right, let's go ahead and we'll go back in the DTI store. I really don't want to spend any more money to finish a stupid event. I spent for my needs, and I think saw in all the other buildings it should have been in there too, but it wasn't. So I made a mistake there. Hell, let's see. Let's go in the faction store and see if we can spend some more. And finish this thing out. DTI. How close are we to? Maybe you can do it in the morning if it's. Yeah, we got 19 hours. I can do. You know what? I'm gonna wait because I'll make some pulls tomorrow and have probably enough DTI credits to finish that. But we'll go ahead and do some of it right now. And plus, I'll get some syndicate pulls from some other stuff. Come on, where are we at? Let's go right there. Section 31, I definitely want to pull that. I guess I could run another solo defense and let's see if there's anything in here I can use those tokens on though. See, these are all using regular ones, which are not going to score. So I need, for the stuff I need, they're well, that's good to know. Goes from the what I just spent there for the shred one. It goes from needing the new loot to the old loot. So I need 40,000 of that, but that's not going to score for the event though. That's just for what's the overhaul of the Explorer? Okay. I'm just seeing if there's anything here. I think I could do, even if I did a wave defense, I would have to, there's only limited ones I can do. The rest of them are way too much than a few wave defenses would give you. You'd have to sit there and save it. You have to do multiple ones. Reputation. Okay, let's go back into DTI. And I'll get in 6 hours I'll get a deal and I can use some of this stuff to score too. Let's see if there's anything in here I want to specifically get. Forbidden favors, what is that? Okay, I don't care about that. This is the one I want. And let's see, I'm gonna look at that one more time, see if that's the right one. Does it give me that? Okay, let's go. Limited time. Yeah, it gives me 90,000 of those. There's something I've got to look at real quick. Okay, I do have let's do it. I do have a little bit more cash than I thought. Which one is it? Come on, pull up. Okay, let's get out of it. Let's go ahead and I'm going to close this off and back up. It's stuck. Okay. What about the Galactic Acclaim? What is this? Nah. That's not enough for the money. Let's look at this too. We need the Wrath and we need an Epic and whatever. What does this give us? Nah, not enough. Now this does give you a bunch of those credits and they're harder for me to get than anything else. Okay, we need to switch back to the regular screen too. I don't want to have that all night on there. There we go. No wave defense, that one. There we go. Okay, where's this? Okay, so I need this one here. Okay, so we're good there. So we're good there. Now we can go into that store, and hopefully that'll give us enough to finish. Because I do want, where's it at? So that gives me enough to do that one. And which one does this take? This one takes the common too. Well, let's look at the officers. I don't want to screw myself on that. So, man, I don't know which way I want to go with this. Do I want to go Kara, or do I want to go get this necklace? Man, I'm not going to go make a hasty decision. We'll see how that helped us in the event. How far did it pull us up? It did help some, but not enough. God almighty. Okay, let's see what the syndicate. I'm going to get a big pull of syndicate. 12 points for every. So I've got a bunch of pulls. That I'm going to save the pull. I'm going to do the wait and save for the pulls, and see if I get close enough before I start spinning stuff I don't want to give up, just for the stupid event. Okay, let's see what we got in the refineries. Have I done my amalgams? My not amalgam, mantis. 11 hours. Yeah, so all these are going to come back before. Okay, we'll do the pulls here. Now we need to start doing the events, the real stuff. I was trying to knock out as much of the stuff that didn't really take a lot of grind. So we need to start mining. Let's go into the Fringy event. So I need to go in the Mirrorverse, clear that first. That'd be the easiest one, probably. This one we need to do some mining. And does it... So the rare is going to give me more points. And... we're going to do something here. We're going to change ships. We're going to put my biggest ship in here, and we're going to take it and just load it up with all the crew officers. Let's see. We need to use the filter here. Cargo capacity. That's all we care about. So we're going to definitely put land down here to help out. And I believe Freeman, we need to have him on the side. This Mavry is his secret compartment. We'll put him as the cap. And where's this other guy? Here we go, right here. Rat Pack. Okay, so we're going to put him on the side as well. And we can put E-Data down there. I can do crews without E-Data in it, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's put, and let's see, below deck, let's go ahead and clear Get the other stuff in here. We'll do the capacity off. We'll go speed next. See if there's anybody. We can put Dixon Hill here. He helps lower deck. Come on, Dixon Hill. Go ahead and apply. So the rest of these aren't lower deck officers. These work below, and I can put him on one of the ships on because he actually helps on mining speed we'll put them on one of the other ships. I don't need the mining speed for where I'm sending this one. Let's see. How many tokens? I got 3 left. We'll use 1. And while we're waiting for that one, to see 3 minutes, so I can load the other ships. I'm not going to crew them yet. I'm going to send them in here one at a time so I don't mess that up, especially in the token one. Let's see. So we'll pull him out of there, 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 pull him out of there. So we're probably going to have one that we're going to be able to. So where's? Oh, they're not showing the one officer. I don't know why they do that, but I'm going to put him below deck. He would be right there. It's cap because he gives you this mining bonus. So we're going to use him, and then we'll put this guy here. I got a phone notification from somebody. Who is that? Spam risk. Okay, never mind. If they're real, they'll actually leave a message like a normal human being, but they're not. And it really doesn't matter who else I stick below because it's not a resource that any of these are going to have. So just throw that on there. We'll send that one into this uncommon system here. And then we'll get the last one. We'll just leave the mirror crew on. It doesn't really matter. Put that guy below deck. What the heck? I don't think I'm going to have all the slots open down here when I change it, but so it's not going to matter. Okay. My ROM ship, we'll send that one in this space here, 66, after we get the other 2 settled. Yeah, the one I don't want to get killed is this one because I only got 2 more tokens left. And then we'll let's put the cube to be out there too. I guess we could do both of those at the same time because it's going to be, I don't think it's going to be regular hostiles. I think you got to hit those chasers. We'll go back and look at that to be for certain. Because if we can hit the regular hostiles in those systems, then that would make that a lot easier. But knowing them, it's going to be the chasers only. And then we'll do the Mirrorverse, and then we can probably just set my Krechna and my cube in either this space or that space, and just let it go to town on those hostiles, and then we'll get the tally and take it into the board cube probe system and do our. Okay, it's in the system now. Okay, let's see where the chaser is. Looks like the chaser is, we're gonna go all the way over here as far as we can. And So recall, stop. Okay. That's a full node, so we'll go over here. What ship does he got here? Okay, it shouldn't take very long. He's always got one. We're in where he's getting all the tokens. Okay, well now where this one's in the system. So I'm gonna stick it over here. There's let's find our chaser. Is that our chaser or is that? Oh, he's disappearing. That's the reason why. That just the bunch of lag. Okay, let's do this. Let's go ahead and do our recall and stop. Now we're going to stick. Yeah, let's go ahead and clear that node real quick. It'll take a minute. And kind of give us an idea how it's scoring too. But you can see how fast the token one mines this stuff. For this type of event, I think that's probably the way to go, actually. If you have some. I'm not going to use them all. I'm going to use one and then save one for another time. The next 10 tiers, you'll get another token. And I don't know what happens after you tier it out. You're just out of luck with tokens from then on. I haven't seen any sourcing for the tokens in the game. So if you know of them, you can please share that other than tearing up the building. Let's see. So let's go ahead and send this one into 66 space just to spread out the type of loot we're getting, pretty much, or mining juice or whatever. I do need some common, but I'll definitely send this one into the common system after it's done doing its job up where it's going right now. So it looks like this one's going to need to be moved before that one. Who's this? Warren dude. Was that, did one of mine, did it not clear? Oh, I think he just went and got the one, the chaser that I had sitting there. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull this one off. Get a fresh node. And we're gonna get off and back on. Okay, is this a stupid leaderboard event and not a, oh God. No, they just got monster, God dog, man, this sucks already, I can tell you that. So this is gonna take a long time. The milestones are humongous. How about this one? Yeah, like I said, this one would be smart to wait until the next iteration. I need to go on Discord and read where he wrote that message for that. about the restart. Okay, so let's go into Discord right now and go to the announcements from on the private server, and everybody monitors wasted directives last few days. Okay, where is this? Was talking about the reset. Okay, no, let's go back. It may be actually in the news thing. Let's go ahead and look at. Yeah, this might be a whole waste of time worrying about the mining tonight. Let's see where the chaser's at. I wish it was a docking one, then I could go in here and find these guys that are OPC and take it. Okay, there he is. Okay, so recall, stop. So this is going to tell you how high the milestones. I'm about to have a completely full ship of 4 million. And let me locate. Looks like it has just a little bit left. Let's go ahead and pull that one up there. And until it tells me it's completely full. And we're done. So it gave me the first milestone, I think. Yes, it did. Okay, so that's fine. Since rare gives you the most points, it'd probably be smarter to put the ship right back in the 66 system, because this one does rare, this one does uncommon. And to get up here in these nodes aren't bigger. I might have to put Grush in there, and it probably just isn't worth it. I mean, I'd have less problems of people trying to hit me OPC though. You know what? That's what I'll do. I'll put Grush in there. What the hell? I don't think I'm gonna need him for anything else. Not. So while that one's resetting, we can go ahead and reset our miner. We're gonna go. Let's do this mirrorverse, and then we'll start sticking these out there. We'll do the mirrorverse, get that over with, and then we can put the Krechna and the deal out there to grind those hostiles. Let's see. Armada crew. I got to take E-data out of there as soon as it gets back. So we'll do that. That looks decent. Or you know what? I don't need him, or we'll put any of the new ones that I don't have taken. Let's go ahead and remove that. Yeah, we'll put Scotty here. What the hell? Okay. I think the rep event's over with. I think we got, like I said, today's been kind of a jacked up day for me, so I haven't really been following stuff like I should. What is artifact? unlock the new effects. I guess they got the new ones in the store. There are a couple of interesting ones in there, of these new artifacts. But I don't like them that they're all going to be behind paywalls. New ISO, these are all for the new ones. Oh yeah, and we got our Vengeance. We got our Vengeance regional leaderboard event and the SMS. And they're doing it from Syndicate XP. So I've got no, I don't really have a chance. Now the big spenders could do that to clear both events. That one deal did Syndicate XP as well. So there's going to be 6 more of them out in the world after this week, probably. I'll look and see what the leader. I'm sure it's going to be the same thing, except for the building. You won't probably have the building in there because a lot of guys played that card last week, and they won't have it to do this week. So, okay, it's back. So, let's get e-data on here. In fact, I'm gonna put e-data on here, then I'm gonna save it. Where are they at? Let's put e-data back here where he belongs. And then we'll go ahead and save it. I actually gonna put McCoy in there but he's like always on those stupid away missions. Those priority ones, and I need the loot right now. Once I don't need the loot, I'll never bother that stuff anymore. Like I said, I only got a few of those left. Let's see, where's it? What did I do with it? Oh, there we go, Meta Crew, save. Okay, so we're going to send this into mirror. No, don't discard, confirm. Okay. So let's actually put Grush in here. Let's see, put Grush there. I don't think it really matters who I stick in the bottom. I'm not going to stick a good officer, though. That I might need for something else. Let's put Mud in there for the grins. Okay. So let's go. Send it there. So we got both of these completely full. We probably should send these back. So they're not OCP. It just shows you how tough that milestone is going to be. To only hit it after I put 4 million in one of them. Okay, let's swap our ship back. So we need our Enterprise E. Put its crew back in where it belongs. Right there. Okay, Carol Marcus wouldn't be in there anyway. Okay, let's see. So we'll go board cube. Let's go to our Krechna. And I like that it's showing you that little button showing you don't have enough people full. That's a nice little ad that they put. I'll give Scopely the thumbs up on that. Because every once in a while you'll do what I'm just doing here and it just disrupts your cruise. This way I know I need to, let's see, who did I have? I was actually, I got the guy that's on the Klingon officer, the new one there. But I am going to probably going to pull Jocko off of here. And I'll just put another lower deck officer. And I don't think it, we put Seska. Miss Seska in there. Okay. And how close are we to getting that thing into the system? Well, we'll wait. I'm not gonna redeploy those ships right now. I'm gonna wait till that one gets in there, and then we'll start doing the Mirrorverse. And then I'll go in there and I'll put those ships in the same system I'm grinding with my ships. And I'm thinking I'm gonna go into the 66 ship because it's using rare and that's gonna score more points. So we're gonna send both. When this one gets back, we're gonna send both of those and let them grind. Then we'll use one of these other slots for my Talios, and we'll go grind those probes with it. And I could probably put just a half-ass crew in the Tally. Tally's pretty strong. It'll almost do it itself. I could probably stick a captain in it and stick it with no other crew in it and do just what I need to do for the battle pass. But I'm not gonna do it. Actually not gonna do that though. So we got a few folks online now, and if you're on YouTube or Twitch, say hello. So we got a few guys. Charles said hello, and so did Taco. Taco's like a regular viewer. He's kind of found me early on Twitch, and you know, he can tell you that the stream's evolved a little bit since he started watching it. Like, I give a lot of credit to the new software. But man, we had a record stream last night. As far as total viewers in both platforms, on both, not just one of them. Usually I'm setting a new live streaming thing on YouTube. But last night I had a big audience on Twitch, and I thank all of y'all for that. You know, so now we got to watch for the chaser. Where's he at? Okay, so we already depleted. Oh, there he is, right there. So let's go attack, recall, and stop. I really don't have any speed crew on here, and it's gonna take this million, you know, a little bit over 5 minutes. That's not bad. It's just the constant shuffling of these ships for the next 14 days or whatever, 12 days or whatever it is for the stupid event is gonna be time consuming. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish the SMS. I thought the other one was the SMS too, or I wouldn't have hit it so hard earlier. So mirror. Let's go. So we're gonna go on Alpha Centauri. View the system. Then it's going to put go. And while it's doing that, I'm going to grab a Dr. Pepper. I'm gonna grab me. I grabbed me some mozzarella sticks to kind of snack on because I haven't ate yet. I haven't been awake that long. Like I said, it took me about 2 hours to process the fact that Pastor John MacArthur is no longer with us. Man, it really has bummed out my day. I went on Grace to You. He had and purchased his sermon library on flash drive, just as a thank you for what he's meant to me in my lifetime, to keep his ministry going, which it will last forever. His books, his commentaries, his study Bible. That God's legacy will be there for God knows how long. Okay, let's go ahead and send it to telex. Well, now I finally figure out how to adjust the sensitivity on this mouse. It has performed a lot better. It can actually go faster than what I'm putting it at. That was too fast for me. But what I found out that the sensitivity button is in a weird place for this mouse. What? Okay, let's go to Romulus. I got a message here. I need to read it real quick. I'm going to switch to my YouTube page real quick and switch right back like I did before. No, that's not it. Oh, I don't have the browser up. Dang it. Let's go, your videos and your channel. There we go. What's going on here? Okay, he's griping about the milestones. So I'm going to send it right back to work. Okay, so we're back. He was asking me if I had hit one of the milestones yet, and I wrote him and told him, yeah, you had to use token to do it. 'Cause I think I did. I know I hit one of them, I think. He said he'd been doing it for 5 hours and couldn't hit one yet. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought I hit the first. Yeah, I hit the first milestone. Wonder where he's mining that's taking him that long not to hit the milestone yet. What's he mining with? Is he mining with a G4 ship or something? I don't know. Well, anywho. Oh, we're wasting time. This shouldn't take long. It's a SMS, and I'm hitting the biggest ones you can hit. I don't think I'll have to make multiple trips up here, and if I do, I'm gonna get speed ups. Not that big a deal. It also scores on, like I said, the treasury. I'm gonna have to look and see if I got a free one. If I don't have a free one, I may take a pass on it this time around. There's, like I said, I want to. Even though I spent $100, I shouldn't have today. I'm trying to curtail my spending in this game because I've got my goal where I want. Anything else I get done in this game so far will be gravy. And like I said, I can pretty well earn most of my. Like I said, I've got at least one upgrade for the Enterprise I can do, at least I think 2 or 3 for the little Cratch without even spending any money. And I just got some multi-phasic credits right now I can use to help any of those. Oh, what's going on here? Why is it not letting me? Oh, already got 11 queued up. That was quick. Well, I already hit the first milestone. These are all spread out. I'm going to go ahead and stop and let me hit these right here. I think these move too fast. The Kerr effect helps, but if you do too many of them, it just makes them move all over the place. It's better to do like 3 or 4 at a time. Unless you see a pattern you can use to your advantage, like I see right now. So what do you guys think about these new events? It's not very popular in my alliance chat right now. But I know the milestones for some of them the milestones, especially for the mining one's pretty insane. But the plus side on it is stuff that's going to help you during this arc. It's not like it's making you do Trillium D like that one vet did. Something that's pretty much, for me at least, a dead mechanic. The only time I need Trillium D is like when I upgraded Picard to Mirror Picard recently. That cheese was good. think I'm gonna grab another frozen dinner today for dinner, and not eat out. I ate out yesterday for both for lunch and dinner. So I got a big bill coming up. That's another thing I got to worry about. I've got to pay for my storage for my boat. And one of my guide friends called me today, or left a text today, wanting to get together and do some filming. So we may be seeing some fishing footage on my YouTube channel at least. And if you guys that are on Twitch want to see it, maybe I'll play it using YouTube. Because I think I had that. Okay, or I can just play the video straight out using the player. So if enough of you that are on my Twitch deal, I'll replay it on there. But I'm just gonna put it as a video. I'm not gonna stream it. That is for YouTube. I haven't done a fishing video. I haven't went fishing in since March. Oh shit! I hit the wrong. Dang it! I got my screens mixed up, guys. Oh, it was too late. I knew there was nothing I could do. He was too close. That's a wrong. I'm doing transports on both. There's transports on both systems. I thought I'd clicked over. I'll wait till I'm done with this before resetting him. I might have got another milestone there. Oh no, that's for my reputation thing. Okay, never mind. Yeah, these mining milestones are brutal. He's right about that part of it. Let's go. Well, we got where that's doing. Let's go into this mirror. Yeah, I'm right on the second to last one. This is probably getting done in the first run. And this is going to be like for the armadas, and I'm going to wait until oh, that was something I was going to look. We'll wait till we get out of mirror space. I was trying to see where that announcement, the date that they're going to rerun this, the Flashpoint thing again. And it's 11 days, so there's really no hurry to do those Armada events. And the thing that you don't want to do is to spend them now, and then you have nothing for the Flashpoint. Because there are good enough rewards, especially in the Armada part of it, that you don't want to not have directives. And right now I'm not spending the Ferengi loot because I want to see how much I'm going to get, to see how because there are a couple of the officers that I really would like to get as much as I could, and it'll probably it'll decide whether I tear up McCoy or I tear up Quasi, depending on how much loot I get. Now McCoy's going to be easier to do because he's a rare versus an epic, but in the overall game, I think Quasi's more important because like I said, he's kind of like an opposite of DiGiorgio, in where um, her officer ability helps on hostiles, and her lower deck ability helps on PvP. His is just the opposite. His officer ability works with the mirror crew, and his lower deck ability is shred for the hostiles. So to me, right away I noticed those officers had value. That's why mine are all tier 4. I got through the arc. Okay, I'm going to do this, restart this thing again, but they're all really spread out again. Like I said, these are really fast. You know what I'm going to do? Redo that. I'm going to go here with it instead. Then right there. Oh, let's redo that again. We'll get that one right next to it. Then go there. And here. And then there. We'll let those 4 hit. How much time do we got left in here? 13 minutes. Yeah, we'll easily get that last milestone. Now, some of you guys that can't hit ones these big, you're probably going to have to do more than one run. Which, if it picked hostiles to do, this is not a bad one, especially if you're building. You're gonna get some really good Sigma speed ups out of it. You get reputation if you're not maxed out, and you're gonna have a ship full of parts. So, what happened there? Oh, it's just showing me. It's the slag so bad that it's just showing me because I didn't think I sent it back. Maybe I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and fix that. I gotta look to see that now. Do I got 2 destroys? What is this one? I guess I did. I didn't mean to do it if I did. Yeah. I think that's the last milestone. I think we're done with it. Oh no, that's another rep. Okay, it's stuck. Yeah, it's stuck. Yeah, we might before morning goes, we might have with the grind thing we got on the other event, we may have the treasury finished. I could definitely see that happening. We've been able to easily hit 700 hostiles with this event, and then also on top of the Borg probes we're about to hit. I'll quit that. Let's do this one down here when we're close. Okay, why did it not? said, they're fast. So you got to kind of see if you can find a pattern that gets you. And when it gets off like that, go ahead and just reset. That's the best course of action. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and so I can hit the most of them possible. Is that the milestone? What's Trials and Tribulation? That's from Tech Tuesday. Which that reminds me we need to do some Q's trials to get that done. And this is where they pile us on with multiple events for the forbidden technologies, which I need to probably reset. He's way up there. I didn't see that he went. You know, I've been doing this thing when I'm driving where I tell my Apple Music to play a station that it makes just for me. And it popped some Rush in there, and I hadn't listened to Rush in a long time. I wasn't the biggest fan of Rush when I was in high school, but usually all the stoner dudes that were into them. They were into Rush and Pink Floyd pretty much. But they did have good music, and I was like, man, I remember how listening to this in high school. So that's the last of the milestones for this mirror. So we should be done with it. And we are. And we're going to do that event next. And then we'll look at Tech Tuesday. And I do need the cat, so we're gonna finish that sucker. We got 7 more minutes, and we're doing pretty good. We've already got 70 boxes up there. We've already did 100 and what other hostels did we hit besides these? Because usually it goes box to box. We only hitting 75 of these. Trying to think who else other hostels I've hit so far today. Oh, Wave Defense. That's where those other ones came from. So I'm still kind of waiting to hear from you guys. What do you think about these new events that they popped today? Like I said, they're very unpopular in my alliance chat right now. I'm reading guys kind of pissed off that they put so much on one, and I'm kind of with them a little bit there, but the rewards aren't bad. So I like events where I got something in here that I can advance myself in the game, and there's a couple mechanisms between the two of them that actually does that. Because in this event here, we're going to get both the officer tokens and the Ferengi tokens in the game. These here, what is this one? Power. Yeah, it's just the same thing, but this is 18 hours. Like I said, I don't know how good I'm going to rank with, because I don't have any buildings. Regular buildings, this is where a lot of folks are going to be able to score big in, and I can't do it because I don't have anything building wise I can spend those on. It would make that both of these the milestone event a lot easier, and the leaderboard event a lot easier to do as well. But I don't have any loot that I don't have a building I can actually build that uses your Sigma or whatever right now. Or it wants mats, I think it was. You get common and rare mats, so I don't have anything that can spin those for buildings. It will my ships, but my ships won't count. I'm pretty sure that they won't. I'll look at that again, but I'm pretty sure that spin to upgrade buildings, rare and uncommon materials. That's how you win this. It's how you're going to win the. So the lower players that are below 70 are probably going to beat us on that one. We can't do anything with it because we don't have anything to spend that type of material on, building wise. So yeah, you're kind of messed up. I just want to finish the milestone event. If I finish the milestone event, I'll be happy. I was checking something there. Where's my ship? Is he stuck again? Oh, he's way over here, so I need to reset. Stop it. Stop. There we go. All right, go. Yeah, you got. I want to get as many of these boxes as I possibly can in the what little time I got left in here. Yeah, they got lucky. I got a good bunch of them at the very end together here. Probably this one will be good to do. Then I'll reassess. Hopefully I got it in order. Oh no, let's go ahead and stop that. Oh man. I was surprised there wasn't an announcement on the church's website about it. I'll have to go and look and see if they did. I just didn't see it on the Facebook page. That doesn't mean that they didn't do it. Not everything always goes into your feed. I mean, they do have it at Grace Church, of course, but I was talking about the church I go to in here in the Dallas area that's associated with Grace. Okay, I'm done with it. All right. Okay. We got 104. That's a little low for normal for me. Come on, man. So we got 15-hour speed ups, which is meh. Okay, that's a decent run. Let's see if we got any more. We got last 4. No, you know, we get a lot of good little speed ups and faction credits and stuff like that with it. Okay, so now let's crew these bad boys up. And let's just go below deck. I'm just gonna stick. Oh, we're not gonna even use this crew. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, let's see. All crew. And lower deck. I guess we'll put her there. All right, let's go. Let's go into the 66 system and let it go. And let's also, I bet we could put Picard there. Let's go. Let's actually do that. Let's go. Group. We need to put E-data here though. Put group. And we could put Picard. Let's put Riker there. And I don't think Rachel Garrett affect the drop stuff. So it'd be kind of stupid to stick her there. We'll put him there. I'm looking for other PV. Daja wouldn't. Well, Daja would work here. Let's put her up there instead of Riker. And let's see. Let's run some more PVE. Put Hugh. Marco's PvP under below deck, so that she's not going to help. There's got to be somebody I can put under deck. It's going to give me a little boost. No, I might use him for something else here. Let's put Paris for Dankshire. And this is a cube. Let's find Neelix. Where's Neelix at? Come on, Neelix. Where are you, buddy? There you go. So we're all set. I'm going to let this one get in there and get started before I send another one in there. Who's the one with the hand? I didn't realize. What the hell? No. I gotta find. No. Um, decision. swear to God. I really wasn't wanting to do this now, but I think I'm going to drop. I wanted to get one more alliance tournaments in before I did, though. But I'm gonna let this play out. I'm gonna. I was having too much fun popping those guys, man. Where's the chaser for this one? Well, there it is down here. I kind of need to put it right here, though. Where's Oh, so you can use your cube. I thought I thought these had the ability where you couldn't do it with them. Oh, he's just getting parts for it, I guess. But why fill your cargo hold with these when you can use this rare stuff for it? I just wanted to see if it was because if you go into the ones that you would actually want to use them on, it won't let you use them. I can't believe they did that. It pisses me off. It really does. We'll see how what it's like without me if they do think they can do just fine without me. We'll see. I think it's there we go. Attack, recall, stop. Okay, let's go right back on here. Should be one more. They came in almost at the same time, so there have been times where the other attacker never shows. It triggered them both at the same time. It's happened. I would not count on that happening being the case. So I'm going to still look around until I see if there isn't another attacker. Usually he'll come down from here, most of the time from there. You know what we can do? Since there's like 3 frozen ones here, we'll take those out here in a second. Oh shoot, wrong one. Come on, get back. Oh gosh. Oh, I clicked on the wrong ship. How did it? Okay. Dang it. Let this shit bother me. Just getting the fun back in the game. Now these suckers are they're gonna revolt back to being farmers again. Okay, well, screw them. Yeah, it won't be nice to be on the other side of the crosshairs. I can tell you that for them. Most of them don't have a problem. Most of them don't have an issue, but that guy and another one, yeah. I never liked those dudes anyway, so it's a plus. Let's go get these one too. get it. Okay, what's going on? Why is it not? We need to put it back right where he was. No, I need to move this one out of here. He probably could handle these hostiles, but I don't want it. Oh crap, I wasn't paying attention and my ship got hit. Letting this whole thing with the alliance just screwed me over right there, pissing me off too much. Not paying attention. gotta make sure I got the right one. Come on, F. Damn it, I'm waiting too long, got the wrong one. God dang it. The next one's gonna be this one. I'm gonna put it over here all by the same so I can just, I'm just let this thing get to me, piss me off. I'm really pissed. Another milestone at least. Okay, let's reset this miner now. Looks like the other two are set. Looks like the other one's not scoring. Oh yeah, that's right. It's the stupid. It's the stupid armadas is the other way you score on this thing, not regular hostiles. Fuck, man. I'm going to wait and hear back from our friend and see what he has to say about it all. That's weighing whether I'm going to stay in the alliance or not. Because I'm tired of not getting a say of some of the major decisions that they're making in this one. It's not going to happen that way anymore. I'm putting my foot down with this. Who's this? Let's recall these. I'll recall that one because I'm over the on it. I don't want to go a full node because I don't have that much more that I can pull without going over the top on it. I'm gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna send this one home. Oh no, I guess I can let it mine. I'll wait till the hostile hits here, then I'll call this one back. I'm gonna go ahead and call it back now. Oh, there it comes from the bottom. Okay. Let's go ahead and what crew do I got? I got missing people below. Let's just fill it up with people. Well, no, I guess I can put Pike's crew in here anyway. Put Lorca and Honor Guard Wharf below. Put Tucker below. Who else can we put below? That's strong. There we go. And we'll just put the regular crew that I used to use anyway. Put group. This will be quick. It might be fun to be solo again for a little bit anyway. Then I can go into systems. I have no allies, no. I can pick my own enemies. But it just.
And honestly, the alliance tournaments, there's really only those officer shards are the only thing that really benefits to me anyway from it.
Yeah, damn, that one's already full.
We got two milestones today. Oh, I got them both in here. Okay. Some nice amount loot. So I think I got some in the regular battle pass too.
Okay, what we got here? We got forbidden technology stuff, some parts, which I really need, and more of the
There's really no reason for those to be out anymore either. What time is it, guys? I think I'm gonna go eat. I think I'm gonna go eat some dinner. I'll come back on later tonight. But I'm gonna go. One of my favorite Italian places have spaghetti night. I wasn't gonna eat there, but I need a break from the game right now. I'm pretty pissed off. So I'll be on later tonight. So look for me a little bit later on, probably a few hours. Until next time.